Hmm. So one thing I didn't get to do in time was write an opening narration for the session because I thought it was gonna not run, and then one thing led to another, and
Get that bread?
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
The darn bread.
Toast the bread.
Ba-da-ba-da.
I'm in the wrong game.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself on here and.
Oh my god.
Problems.
Meant to do this. There we go.
I'm playing Fallout 76 and I just found a missile launcher.
Oh, it's a good game.
You know, as you do. It started off really rough, but it's actually gotten a lot better with updates.
Right.
I was gonna say pull into No Man's Sky.
Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This guy.
My friend just turned around and saw me with an RPG.
Someone needs to help Wendell.
Wendell?
Yeah, he's a new guy in our server.
Oh.
A new dude. All right, I think we're just waiting for one more, right?
It's always CG. Oh, I have a message from him. Oh, he is on his way home. Or on his way in, or whatever the word is.
There it is.
Hello. Impressive.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
My little fucking windows are all fucked up.
Maybe I'll do my own little personal narration, I guess. I'll come up with it on the fly.
Yeah, on the fly. Do it.
Watch me fail miserably.
Relax, you're doing fine.
All right. We are all here. Everyone got everything they need?
All set.
Almost.
We are now recording. All right, no penises. I like it.
Dick. Nice.
All right, we are back. Welcome back, all, to the Long Dark. We are recording, streaming, all that stuff.
Yep.
All right, brief disclaimer to our audience. This campaign includes mature themes, intense scenes, character-driven conflicts, and challenging moral dilemmas. We want to keep that balance between drama, action, and humor, so some of the content may be unsuitable for sensitive audiences, such as possibly yourselves. So viewer discretion is advised. All right, let's do it. Recap. Who wants to do that? What happened in the last session?
So last session, sorry, go on.
No, all you.
Okay. We tried to get some answers from a couple of different workers, one of whom was a knowledgeable mage who was bullied by his fellow
Umbralites.
Umbralites. Thank you. I was going to say Omnians. That didn't make any sense. Umbralites. And then another one who is an alchemist who was bullied by somebody scrying on him. The first guy was also being scryed on. After interviewing two people in an attempt to find the whereabouts of another person who had vanished, we realized that all we were doing was risking drawing more attention to them, so we desisted. One of them had already agreed to meet us after dark. The other one did too at a separate hour. So we withdrew to go and meet with them later. Separately, one of our teammates plunged in the long dark to just have a poke around in there, looking for stuff, and came back out again in one piece due to Misty Step.
Yep, barely.
I think that sums up everything. What I missed.
Yep, and then you guys decided to look for some more answers back at Aurora's Rest. You have a little bit of time between now and when you were supposed to meet up.
Did we figure out how we were going back and forth?
Right. I believe you guys had already traveled up the road, and you checked out that pocket where you left the note too. So I believe at this point you're just about to walk back into Aurora's Rest.
Woo!
Yeah, the very last thing that happened was Drunk exchanging notes with the Long Dark, and the last thing that they had written was help us, and he wrote back, tell me how, and he got another note that just said we don't know. So I think we left off right there.
Right. And as the rain pours down, you can't help but wonder if it isn't obscuring more than just your sight. You remember feeling this shiver creep up your spine as you read those two words on the page, help us. You don't remember seeing or hearing any instances within the Long Dark where you found people. But the idea that you're actually conversing with something beyond gives you a bit of pause. And as you head into Aurora's Rest, seeking more answers, you had previously thought you were going to head into talk to Thalion, yes? I think you guys were going to go see him to see if he could do some finagling with the permissions of the travel network there.
Yeah, I at least wanted to ask to see if we could get passes or whatever permissions that we needed to use the transporter.
Right. Okay. And as you walk into Aurora's Rest once more, you all kind of get the sense that things are becoming restless. You're hearing a lot of boisterous noise. Seems that the tavern is probably full at this point. And as you walk inside the town, you see a few people milling about. Not too many. It looks like they're just getting ready to batten down the hatches for the night and turn in. And as you walk the streets, you're actually getting the sense that pretty much everybody here is done for the day. However, you know that Thalian's job never ends. What do you guys do?
I think Tranquility wants to head straight for Thalian. She has a goal and she's set on it.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. Let me just bring everyone to Aurora's Rest. Okay, so you remember that his general area that he works from is over in this direction. It's got a warehouse back there. Are you all going there?
Sure.
Okay. All right, well,
Running for snacks.
you notice as you approach that there is another boat that is getting ready to dock. And this one has a similar look to Elandra's ship, but it's a little bit smaller. The sails are a bit more tattered and sort of tanned. And this one happens to just have another Builders Consortium emblem that's kind of printed on a flag that is being flown at the front end of the boat off of the bow. So you know that this is simply just another Builders Consortium, probably a trade ship or a hauling vessel for resources. And sure enough, like clockwork, as soon as they're starting to pull into port, you are on approach to the warehouse and you see the front warehouse doors open and a few workers run out. They're getting ready to go on over to the ship to get ready to unload. And just behind them, with his clipboard in hand, is Thalian. Closes the doors, gets ready to walk over to the dock. But as he does, he takes a look over to your direction and he sees you all approaching. And he stops, like takes a double take at the Builders Consortium ship. Just kind of smiles briefly, very brief smile. And he says, "Oh, you're back again. I thought I answered all your questions."
Why were we here again?
Tranquility will step in because she remembers why we were here. And she will say, I know your time is precious. I'm so sorry to trouble you. We are hoping to gain a better way of passage to Project Dawnbreak and back to Aurora's Rest.
Right, I forgot about the travel network. Yes, it is a bit of a pain to go back and forth every day, isn't it? So you wish to have just simple travel permissions?
If that would be possible, why, yes.
Well, I wish I could help you. Really, I do. I just can't. There's a special arcane mark you have to have in order to use the network, and I do not give out that mark. Well, you could probably, actually, yes, he's probably at the tavern now. If you go to the Harbor View, there's a, you might be able to find him in there unless he's off running some errands elsewhere. Yes, so look for a tall, broad, bald, he's human, and he's probably going to be the loudest one in the room. Goes by the name of Zan.
A very clear description. Thank you for your trouble.
Thalian, do we just need to let him know that we're wardens? Is there a fee? How does this work logistically?
He says, unfortunately, though you are wardens, that's not going to really help you. You have to be part of the consortium to really be given full access immediately. But in this particular case, seeing as you're on special errands for the council, then he might make an exception. All it does is, I mean, just get him a few drinks. He might agree to most anything.
Good to know. Thank you.
He nods.
Actually, while we have you, Thalion, one other question: have you heard anything about disappearances of a rash of disappearances of workers from Project Dawnbreak?
He stops, turns around, adjusts his glasses, and he just says, "Well, yes, I had, but why? Has it become more of a problem than they're saying?"
I'm not sure yet, but we have some concerns. Is there someone that we could talk to that maybe is higher up at Project Dawnbreak that might know more, might have already started investigating them?
Sure, but I heard someone say something that said someone wanted to do an insight.
Yes, I want to see if he knows more than he's given on.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me open up my character again.
Dun, 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 dun,
There you are.
dun, dun, dun. He is being completely forthright.
Mm-hmm. Not a lie detected.
Can I make an insight too?
You can, yes.
There we go. that's a little better than a 4.
A little bit.
All right, so drunk
I'll
for
think about
you.
that.
You don't know if it's like your multiple eyes or the fact that you've consumed bodies and felt feelings for the first time in a long while or ever. Yeah, but anyways, something about the way he's answering your questions and maybe his body language a little bit. He does seem to be telling you pretty much all the truth, but there's a little tiny sliver of untruth in there somewhere. You don't know quite where it is, but he's not giving you the full story.
I think I'm gonna shoot a look to the rest of the group to see if anybody, like, in a stop me if you don't want me to do this, but I'm gonna turn to him and kind of get, like, he started walking away and he turned back around, you said?
Yeah, Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back to the group and give them a knowing look to, stop me if you don't want me to do this, but I'm gonna approach and I'm gonna press him gently, and just start with, so what do you know about the disappearances? You seem a little cagey.
Roll me a persuasion or an intimidation.
I'm gonna go persuasion. I'm trying to be nice about this.
Okay. I was gonna say you could take multiple
6.
routes,
That's not
but
gonna do it.
he says,
Anybody want to help action me?
I was going to, but I don't know how I can put it in story wise. I was like, I could tell him
Step
like,
up. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could say that,
Yeah,
or
you
maybe
take
you
off
can
your,
suggest to him a different way of saying it. Yeah.
or you take off your hat and you give him distracting Puss in Boots eyes and flick the bugbear ears back.
Let's
I
just
think
gang
that's
up
what
on
I'm
this
gonna
guy while
do.
we're at it.
I think I'm gonna also flip through my book seductively.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Okay.
My seductions didn't work.
Thalion looks. Go ahead.
It's not gonna help a whole lot, but I'm just gonna roll 1d4. It's an 8.
Okay. He looks at you, narrows his gaze, and he says, "Look, I'd really love to answer your questions, but I have to get to the ship. I have a job to do."
Fair enough. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. And he walks off, steals a glance at you one more time as he's walking away. That kind of seals the deal for you. Like, he's hiding something.
Very interesting.
Where is he walking towards?
Towards the pier where the boat has just docked. So off map.
I'll be back. I'm gonna follow him and see if he talks to anyone. I kind of want to. I kind of want to tail him for a little bit.
Do you want to instead ask Sylvan to tail him?
I was gonna
I don't know
say
if you're gonna be able to tail him, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be slightly more cut out for infiltration than a
What?
bugbear.
Y'all think a bugbear isn't stealthy?
Yes.
I mean, look, buddy, we all love you, but I just
Look,
think
I'm proficient in stealth.
Sylvan's good at
check.
this.
yeah.
Oh, apparently bugbears can squeeze through holes big enough for small creatures.
Super gross, by the way.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
They're goblinoids, which means they have specific features.
It's like cats. They'll get through anything. But yeah, I guess I'll let Sylvan.
Yeah.
Because apparently bugbears aren't considered normal enough to be in the streets and everyone would notice him.
That's right. It's like, hey, look at that bugbear over there.
Welcome to my world.
I'm gonna give Sylvan guidance as she goes to leave and say, good luck. Let us know if you pick up on anything, I guess.
Tranquility will get very bardic, and this time I remember to mark it off my sheet.
Wow. Sylvan becomes the shadows.
The 26.
Jesus Christ.
So stepping away from the party and following Thalion, you just kind of tail him a good maybe 30 feet away, maybe a little bit more. And you're hiding behind stacks of crates and different cargo that has been pulled off of ships. Eventually you get close enough to hear him speaking to one of the crew members of the ship that just arrived. Why don't you go ahead? You're totally stealth, by the way. You have no issues hiding, and their perception is not going to pick that up at all. Even if they'd have to get a nat 20 to be able to see you.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll me a perception check just to see. Okay.
Let's go.
Shit. Why are these people doing this? Sorry. I'm trying to answer like questions as well. 1 second.
What quit? Oh, like in the Discord? They can wait,
Right.
can't they?
Everyone's all like, meh. Okay. The perception was good. Okay, so you hear him kind of softly speaking to one of the crew members, presumably the captain, actually, it looks like, because the guy's wearing a pretty typical sailor's cap, looks very tanned, chapped skin. And you hear Thalion say something along the lines of, make sure that you're being on your guard lately. And there's just been a lot of problems arising with the cargo. Are you sure you haven't been infiltrated somehow? And then the guy just simply responds with, look, I run a pretty tight ship. My crew, they are my family, and I trust each and every one of them. So, no, I don't think my crew is stealing from you. And Thalion just kind of looks him up and down and says, very well, I'll take you for your word. But if I find out anything different, you will be in trouble. I hope you understand what that means. You've never seen him before. He's probably just one of the consortium's many ships that they use to transport goods resources and whatnot to and fro the different areas that they're working with. So it looks like totally random, totally new person that he's talking to, but now it seems like Thalion is missing some pieces of the cargo that he's supposed to be receiving. And this seems to be a recurring thing. And you watch as the subordinates that he brought with him to unload the ship, he watches like a hawk each and every one of them taking off crates, loading them alongside on the pier, and just stacking them up, nice and neat, making sure everything's offloaded, and then eventually they'll bring them on into the warehouse down at the end of the pier. But Thalion, from what you can see, is vigorously looking through his clipboard, making sure everything is there. And as soon as the final crate comes off of the ship, which takes like a good 20 minutes or so, you see Thalion make one final check on his clipboard. He says, okay, that's odd. Seems everything's here, so maybe it's not you that I should be speaking with. And you can see him eyeing some of his workers as they're walking away, carrying crates from the ship to the warehouse. And he puts his quill inside his coat pocket, holds his clipboard close to his chest, walks away from the ship captain, who was, well, apparently waiting for some sort of response from a question. He says, all right, well, I'll just fuck off then. And Thalion heads on back to the warehouse, passes by you, Sylvan. You're hiding behind a set of crates by the ship. At this point, I'd imagine the other crew member or party members are probably at least somewhat away from the area. Well, what's why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100. I just want to see something first off. Okay, that answers my question. You do happen to notice that in the stack of crates that you're hiding behind, there's a probably fairly large size crate right next to you that has a split in the top. It looks like a piece of the wood that kind of comprises the whole casing has kind of lost a piece of it, like a piece of its face, so you can actually see what's inside the crate barely. Rain is getting inside of it, but looking inside, you just see a lot of straw. No, not unless you reached in. Okay.
Make a tiny hand check.
I guess just quickly roll me like an investigate, or a sleight of hand could work. Yeah, we'll go with sleight of hand. That works. Sorry. Yeah. So you reach through the top of the crate. You feel around. You don't feel anything but just dry straw. You reach even a little bit further into the crate, and still all you're feeling is dry straw. So whatever is inside the crate seems to be organized well enough, or at least small enough for you to have. Or maybe it's missing you.
Well, we know it's fragile, so it's not a shard.
So he tells you that basically Thalion believes he is being stolen from, and he knows that, or he knows now that it's not from the ship's crew. It seems to be probably from his own crew.
Interesting.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we have appointments to make tonight.
You do. You certainly do.
Just to clarify, that guy he works for the city, correct? Or is it just the harbor?
Thalion is one of the higher ups in the Builders Consortium. Technically, he doesn't really have a place of work. He goes where he's told. So currently, he's been operating in Aurora's Rest for many, many years now, as the Project Dawnbreak unfolds.
Okay.
But lately, it seems that this whole fiasco with his cargo is starting to get to him a bit, especially now that the project is coming to a close or a completion. So he wants to make sure everything is in order.
I think after hearing this from Sylvan, Drunk is going to suggest to the group, this just seems more evidence of an Umbralite conspiracy of some kind to me. And I kind of suggest that we come clean with that suspicion to Thalion and figure out who to escalate this to. I think more people should be aware of it. Thoughts? We also run the risk of tipping our hand to the Umbralites if it is an Umbralite conspiracy with whoever we tell. But
Is this?
I think that was only at Aurora's Rest, but I guess Zigbist, if you want to detect magic, maybe we could determine if we're being watched here.
You may do so.
All right. I'll ritual cast detect magic.
Perfect. Okay. Other than the very apparent magical effects of the luminous shards housed in all these different little lampposts around the town, which you're getting heavy, what is it? I think it's transmutation. 1 second. I just want to double check the school of magic. I think it's that. 1 moment. Double checking. Sorry. Okay, yes. It is abjuration. So you're getting a strong feeling, a sense of abjuration from all of the different luminous shards being housed in the lampposts there. However, above it all, lingering in the background, is the slightest sense of divination.
Ah, shit. I think
That answers our question.
Well, it doesn't mean we're being watched. It means something in the town's being watched. It would make sense if Thalion thought he was being stolen from to have something set up.
Question. Are they on all of the posts with the luminous shards?
Yes.
It might just be a failsafe to where if anyone tries to break it and take it, they'll be notified.
The divination magic abound does not mean it's for us.
Yeah.
If we would like to be careful, I think it's best that we just watch what we say out loud to begin with, just because we can't be sure, but my best guess is that probably a detection system.
Makes sense to
Okay.
me. Do we want to just go talk to this guy Zan then? Zan?
Zan.
Tranquility will ask a question of the wizard.
Yo.
If somebody were to try to keep track of us at Aurora's Rest and at the work site, would they be able to move the same spell that far, or would they have to drop it and recast it?
Do
Do I know? I mean, I know, but do I know?
So, you do. Go ahead and just roll me a quick Arcana. It's a pretty low DC. but I mean,
Gosh.
you're fine. Don't worry. Even with a fail like that, oh man, it blows up in your face. I mean, what?
The question
So-
casts feeble mind on you.
There are ways in the arcane world to make specific magical effects permanent. So it stands to reason that through the development of Aurora's Rest and Project Dawnbreak, that if there were fail-safes put in place, then you could probably assume that one of them is some sort of scrying technique or whatnot, some kind of monitoring. But then again, if it was, it would probably be more prominent, more noticeable. This seems to be something that's deliberately well hidden.
I'm not sure I made my question clear. I'm sorry.
Maybe not.
So if I were to run real fast to the end of a football field, would somebody be able to follow me with the same divination spell, or would they have to drop it and reactivate it somewhere else, using up valuable spell slots? Because if we bounce back and forth at top speed, then it might be hard to keep track of us magically.
You do not need to drop the spell if the spell has been permanently placed in an area.
So then it wouldn't be able to move from one site to the other.
Not if... Go ahead, sorry.
Could somebody cast a divination spell on Tranquility and just permanently peep on her?
Yes. But that usually requires the willingness of the recipient.
Usually.
Yes, with permanency such as this, it doesn't even need to be an object or anything. It can just be an area. Say, oh, I'm going to permanently place this scrying all over this area, and the only way it can be lifted is if I cancel it.
But we could leave the area, and then they wouldn't be able to follow us with it.
Technically, no. Correct.
Okay.
Either that
From
or
what
create
Ziggy said, it
anti-magic
sounded
tool.
like it was. Sorry, go ahead.
Nothing. It wasn't important.
I was just gonna say, from what Zigba said, it sounded like it might just be a wide area surveillance over the entire town that's positioned here permanently.
Well,
That could also be the case, yeah.
I think Tranquility's goal is still to be able to move fast from one place to the other so that we could keep one step ahead of whoever's trying to follow us. So she still wants to go talk to Zan.
Yeah, I agree that we should go talk to Zan. It seems to me that they probably have stationary monitoring over designated areas like the town and various places at Project Dawnbreak. So I don't know that, as long as we're in this area, I think we may just be subject to monitoring of some kind.
It's possible, yes. In fact, it's more than likely. Especially when you're around all of these shards, you're around all these workers, you're around all of this sensitive material. It stands to reason that it would be monitored to some degree.
Zigbist, are you able to tell from the divination magic that you can detect who any information about the caster?
No, not this spell.
There's another spell that allows you to know all that, but
This one in particular just tells if magic is in the area.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you guys are all making your way towards the Harborview Inn, which is what Thalion had mentioned. Is the place that you might be able to find Zan. Or Zan. Zan. That's right, Zan. I said Zan because in the Saturday game, Zan is my patron deity, essentially. So
He's a pretty cool guy. Can't confirm.
yeah, except he's a dick and he won't let me in his library.
That's a skill issue there, buddy. You forgot your library membership card at home.
Seduce him.
I could probably do that.
Return your copy of 101 Magic Tricks to Do at Home back to the library.
All right.
Let's go find this bald guy.
So you're walking along the
I'm gonna go find
the narrow stone strip of walk that runs along the shore there, all the way up to the Harborview Inn. As you are walking, can all of you roll me some perception checks, please?
Fuck.
No.
I love
It was
perceiving things.
It was like 3 sessions ago, but
Ooh.
in real time only a few hours ago. But I have warned the group that I was worried we were getting followed. Okay, we got some good rolls.
Finn and Sylvand, both of you notice this. As you're walking along, you're not sure if it's an echo or if it's maybe just an errant sound somewhere, but you think you hear footsteps behind you. And you both turn to look, and just barely noticeable, as soon as you turn to look, like something darts out of sight. You're not sure if it's someone following you or if it's like a figment of your imagination or your mind's playing tricks on you, but you definitely saw something leave your sight and go down one alley that's behind the Harbor View Inn.
I'm gonna motion to it's Sylvan, right? I'm gonna motion you to go to one end of the alley and I'll try to run to the other. To see if we can like pincer them.
Yeah, you guys do so. Sylvan, you kind of back around. You go clockwise around the edge, and Finn, you go counterclockwise.
Did the
And
rest of us pick up on them doing this?
yeah, you guys see them kind of walk off and whispering to each other. They do seem to be very actively interested in something.
What do your bugbear ears hear?
So you guys do the pincher move, and you meet up with each other. Nobody passed by you, and you didn't see anybody.
I'm gonna take a look to see if there's any like long dark spots in this
I was
area.
going to say, the one thing you do notice, however, is there are definite patches of shadow amongst the street.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna.
And not long dark, shadow.
Okay, well there goes our plan of diving into it.
You're going to dive into the shadow. Ow!
It might be an invisibility spell, so I'm gonna see if I can hear anything, any movement or any breathing.
Roll me one more perception check.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Wait, I have inspiration. Is there a point in using it?
I would say from DM to player, there's always a point in using it. It's whether or not you want to use it in this one instance.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
DM.
Yes.
Would these patches of shadow count as targets for the Bane spell?
For the Bane spell?
Yes.
Hang on, let me look at the... Can you throw up the Bane spell description real quick? It's 3 creatures.
Okay, just checking.
If only you had a gnome who was casting detect magic.
Not to mention you have to be able to see the creatures.
Well, yeah, but I'm me. If only.
Oh, that's right. We do have a gnome that can detect magic.
Where could he be?
Yeah, do you want to signal to the rest of us to follow?
I assumed y'all would follow when we started
Okay.
running.
Yeah, okay, so you guys... We'll say that you're all kind of now congregated within this sort of back alley area behind the Harbor View. And actually, it's down here. I'm going to lead you all kind of down this way. Sorry. So you meet back around the front after searching out back. You got your ritual cast up. You got your detect magic going. Other than the luminous shards, you don't see anything. No illusions. You still have that very faint divination kind of hanging above your head.
Can I cast light on just like a scrap of anything that I'd have on my person, like a pocket lint or a rock, like literally anything, and just
How about
throw it
your
into
little
the patch of
pocket
shadow?
square?
Sure, pocket square. and just ball it up and throw it into the patch of shadow that's over there?
You may do so, and as this happens, the shadow disperses, and the small little bit of light completely negates it. You don't see anything.
Damn.
Um,
I guess I'll say to the group, like, well, we know we should be on our toes at the very least, even if we haven't caught who or whatever that was.
Yeah, I guarantee there was something there.
Yeah, I
Most
believe you.
likely. Not by magical means, but
Not by magical means is almost worse. Because how did they manage to do that if not by magical means?
Can I make an investigation
spooky.
check to see if there's a, like, I don't want to say hidden passage, but like a door, something, like crates that there's covering a hole in the wall or something.
sure, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my rolls tonight!
I know what's going on with these rolls.
Can I give you that? Can I give him the help action?
Do it.
Yeah. I'll give Sylvan the help action.
It's gonna say, yeah, you could, yeah, simply give someone the help action if you wished. All right,
Roll-
searching
roll it again
high
if I'm
and
helping you, I guess.
yeah, you guys kind of disperse and figure out what you want to do and go look in different areas. But yeah, go ahead, Shadow, and roll another investigation for your advantage. Okay, 13 it is.
Intelligence.
Yeah, investigation's intelligence based. Okay, so looking around in this back alley area, there's like smaller crates where certain provisions are stored. There's a couple of barrels of water. There's some trees as well, little bushes. But other than that, you don't see any secret doors. You don't see any underground hatches. You don't see any twists in reality or anything like that. But
Damn.
as you're all kind of making your way back out towards the front side of the harbor view, because you've searched the back alley, there's nothing there. You come back out towards the front, you're hearing the sound of the fountain that's just in front of the harbor view inn. And as you're all kind of converging, I'm going to draw people's tokens a little bit closer. You guys may report to each other what you found, or I should say, did not find.
I didn't find shit.
Incur.
It's at this point that you all catch something out of the corner of your eye. A shape, maybe? Or no. It's a figure emerging out of the shadows. Not too far from you, actually. And all you hear is a voice, kind of scratchy, that says, "We found you." You look over and you see that he, or this figure, is not alone. Three others wearing dark robes. And underneath the robes, you can see leather armor. They have their hoods pulled up. And
obvious.
all of them have drawn daggers. And they are moving closer to you. And the one that was speaking says, "You've been asking too many questions."
Drawing blades in the middle of town. Don't you have the confidence?
I pull out my axe and I just lean on it and say, "Ugh, I love throwing out street trash. If you're gonna come at us, please do. I don't have all night.
You see him kind of, even with the little bit of light that's cascading over the area that you guys are in right now, you can see just the faintest glimpse of a smirk on his face.
Can I cast Bane?
One moment.
Sorry.
Goddamn, Warlock.
He waves his hand, and you see this warble, almost like a rippling effect, emanate out from him. And he says, "There will be no one to come to save you. You may now cast Bane, but
Yay!
just keep in mind after this you will be rolling initiative."
Woohoo! Okay, Tranquility will cast Bane on everybody in sight that she can cast it on. Let's see. There's 4 of them?
There are 4, yes, total.
I don't have a second level spell slot, so I can only get the first 3.
I have been waiting so long to rage since level 3, or was it?
Yeah.
Level 3.
Please post your tokens like right here.
Am I audible? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my audio's been fucked up like this whole time. Sorry. Can I cast Bless before initiative 2? That's why I threw that in the chat. But my
You
audio
are
wasn't
able
working.
to, yes, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna bless myself, Finn, and Embrin and go, alright, let's go! And just grab them both by the shoulder and go,
My best friends.
So as he, before we get into the whole Bane thing, as he waves his hand and you see this energetic effect almost, you see the warbling kind of take effect throughout all you can see. Almost as if maybe he just... You're not sure. Actually, give me an Arcana check. Those of you proficient in Arcana, please.
You said go to be smart.
Do you I know what school of magic this is?
Yes.
Okay, well, there we go.
I think you do.
Nat 20, let's go!
You do know what school of magic it is. Illusion.
God damn it.
So, at this point, you can see... well, there were a couple people hanging out outside by the inn, but they have now disappeared. Like, it's almost like a veil has been cast over the entire area. Everyone, give me the Bane, please. What was your...
Drunk, where's your token?
That guy, and that guy, I think.
Right, do they get a save?
Get in here, brother.
Do you save against Bane? I think they do.
13 is a charisma saving throw against this 13 DC here. Alright, moment.
Melee, brother, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I don't think anyone can see us. This either means no one's coming to save us or there'll be no witnesses.
That is
Oh, no
a
witnesses!
that is a
No witnesses.
fail.
It's my favorite policy.
That is a
I was
pass.
gonna say.
That is a pass.
Hmm.
And that is a fail. So
I can
this
only get
guy
3.
and this guy.
I can only get 3.
Oh, okay. So which ones did you want?
The 1, 2, and 3.
I see.
Yeah, skipping the guy in the back.
Okay, so then it's going to be fail, pass, pass.
Curse my honesty.
Pass on those dudes. So the guy who fails,
We got a really funny idea.
let me just bane him right now. Sure, we'll do that. All right, roll initiative, please.
I don't want to.
Yes, you
I
do.
would do.
That's so true, I do.
Murder time. Oh, high initiative.
I'm not about to get a high initiative. I can feel it in my soul.
Well, you
Sure.
shouldn't
You were right.
yourself.
Initiative. One moment. Let me look at the Bane real quick. That is target fails and makes attack or saving. Okay. Attack or saving. Got it. Well, is everyone all initiated?
Yes.
Oh no, are you?
I am. This one right here draws his dagger, rushes in. Finn.
You're gonna regret that decision, buddy.
Oh, I'm sure he will. But you know what?
They're not smart.
At this particular moment,
They think they're tough shit.
yeah. Okay. Let's see here. That's gonna be okay. He's gonna move in. And he is going to he has his dagger out, but what he actually does is he reaches towards you with his left hand and he touches you. He's going to make a spell attack.
Did he ask for consent first?
No.
Oh
He did
no!
not. And that is going to be a 23 on against AC for an inflict wounds spell.
Fuck, that
Shit.
spell
Minus a D4.
hits hard.
Minus a D4, so that's going to be 19 versus AC.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay.
Thank you for trying.
I just like saying it.
I know. So that's going to be 3d10 necrotic.
Yikes!
He rolls 3 twos.
Rough.
11.
2 twos. Okay.
Two
Not bad,
twos.
not bad, not bad.
He's alive. I hope.
I still have a good amount of health, I think.
See,
So,
he should have hit me with that because I'm resistant.
Yeah, well, he's kind of right there, and he's just like, "Hey, fuck that guy." And
That's racist.
Okay, I'm still at 18 health. I'm good.
I said
He just
that for
doesn't
him.
like bugbears.
Probably
No.
not. No.
Oh, you should get him.
I will.
You should
Right.
murder that man.
That was his action. Zigbist.
Which one of these guys cast the illusion spell?
It was this one right here.
Can I see him past the water fountain? Do I have like
Yes,
a line of
yes,
sight?
you can. Yep.
All right. I am going to take out my spell book, and just a ball of green light is going to appear in my hand, and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt with a second level spell slot on that one.
That's just mean. I love it.
Yep.
I do like it.
This is literally called the go fuck yourself. That is the go fuck yourself spell.
That's the nat 20 on the go fuck yourself spell.
That is the you should kill yourself now.
Love it.
4d6 radiant.
5d6 because I used the second spell slot.
Right, 5d6 radiant.
And it's a crit.
17.
Times
So that's
2, right?
it doubles the damage dice, so it's actually gonna be 10d6.
Why'd you roll the dice for him?
I don't know.
Do you want me to roll 10d6 or
You can just click the word guiding bolt and it'll auto roll it in the chat.
That's sick.
Yeah, it'll auto roll it for you.
Even
At
with
higher
the
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
crit?
Yeah, if it registers the green nat crit, it'll automatically throw the crit in there.
That's sick.
Macros. Oh, you can program macros to do all kinds of stuff. You can even program them to have pictures. I forgot how to do it, but I remember I've done it before.
So that's going to be a total of, let's see, we got 11 and then 20, so that's going to be 24,
33?
25, 33, yep. 33 damage.
Right.
To this guy? Yeah. Wow. So he takes this right in the chest.
That's more than my entire health pool.
He gets knocked back a little bit. He goes, and when he does, he just sneers at you. You can see just below, like the dark upper half of his face, you can see that just like scowl. He's very angry. Anything else, Sigbist?
No, I just want to point out that anyone who attacks him next has advantage.
Yep.
All right, that's it for my
Choice
turn.
was very nice, DM, by the way.
Sorry?
The music choice was very nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely enjoying it.
All right, Zig, you're done. Embrin.
I've got an idea. Because I can do a thing now that I'm level 3. I've actually got a couple things. Do these look like feeble men? Like just weaklings compared to us?
The dude just took like a guiding bolt.
Maybe a couple of them.
Tanked that.
They do. A couple of them do seem to be pretty lanky, but the others are definitely well built.
Well, I'm gonna run past this guy, and as I run past him, I'm going to conjure my pact weapon. Which essentially I will go with the aesthetic of it. I seem to conjure a spinal cord into my hand that a blade sprouts out the sides of to form a great sword.
Jesus, okay.
As I look at this guy with my blades, and I'm going to cut him.
I'm gonna cut you.
I'll just use my regular great sword as the main
If you
thing.
tell anyone that bush is there.
Oh wait, I have advantage. I have advantage flanking.
Ooh, nice.
I swear if I roll another one, motherfucker. 10.
Nice.
You do have advantage flanking.
Yeah. 10.
I am very sorry, but as you swing your sword or your spinal cord downward, it's almost as if he has eyes in the back of his head, and he just kind of shifts to one side, and your spinal cord just blows right past him.
Oh, we're gonna do this the hard way, ain't we?
Wait, who's blessed? I'm sorry. Is Ember?
Oh, wait, I'm
Oh,
blessed.
that's a good point. Yeah, you have
D4. Fuck.
Well, that's not going to do it.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
11.
You guys are doing horrible tonight.
11.
No, Zigbist fucking crit. So
Zigbist
he's
is killing
Nice.
it, yeah.
You're tell me an 11 misses.
Sylvan, like, basically hiding in plain sight. You could stand in front of the person and be like, I'm not right here at all.
You don't see me.
Oh,
These aren't the droids you're looking for. Alright, sorry, Embrin.
damn. Well, I'll go for a fear tactic next turn.
Alright, so this one right here, very upset. Let me
Well, I
just...
hope he advances.
I am very disappointed.
I am upset.
Alright, you want to flank? He's gonna flank.
Yes.
What are you, cringe?
Oh, yeah. I am definitely cringe. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. No, we're gonna do that. It's fine.
Mhm.
We're
Go
doing
ahead.
it.
Yeah,
Hey,
come on.
it's coming.
Let's go.
He's gonna touch you too,
Yeah?
right in the bathing suit area.
Do it. I'm resistant to necrotic, shithead.
All right, he's gonna attempt it with a 13 against AC.
It's a miss.
Damn it! All
I
right,
have a
so
It's
you
not bad.
I have a 15, bitch.
okay? Drunk.
Ember flips around. I don't consent.
Oh, consent.
I am going to.
Oh, do it. Do the triple flank.
Zigbis mentioned that there was an illusion up, right? He's gonna turn to Zigbis and said, "People can't see us. There's an illusion up."
Yeah, no
That's-
witnesses.
Yeah, that seems to be the
no,
case.
No.
Oh yes, and just his entire everything stays in humanoid shape because he moves much slower and his center of balance is fucked up if he splits open. But just his entire body just like pops into mouths, just fangs fucking everywhere. His mouth is like most of his face and goes, "Oh, thank God for that."
Do you have
and
a
he's-
frightened mechanic with that or no?
I don't know, not unless I use chatter.
Oh, okay.
Or gibbering, but that takes an action, so I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Drunk is going to run behind this guy.
Yay, triple.
Yeah!
and
Conga line!
Conga line indeed. And as he's passing, it's just going to be a right hook right at the face to start.
Okay.
And it's a 10, so it's going to miss. I
Advantage.
assume.
Advantage.
Oh, I have advantage because he's
yes,
guiding
because
bolted.
flanking.
Yeah, good point.
Yep.
And aren't you less?
19's not going to miss.
Go ahead and roll as you basically clothesline him.
Yeah, so just running past right hook, just full, just teeth protruding from the fist. 8.
Okay.
And
That is
then-
going to be enough to knock him out of the game.
Let's go.
Oh shit! Okay.
You just dogged this shit!
What happens to the
Alright,
area
so,
around us?
Where was I? I was.
It still remains
Oh, thank God.
because he was not the one that casted it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, interesting. I was here, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Wait,
so
did I
another
say that
10.
it was him that casted it?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, then it stays still. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
Trust me.
All right. So I have 35. I have 40 feet of movement. So after right hook drill knock this guy down, I'm gonna spin all the way and then just turn and run back over to this guy that attacked Finn. And burn a key point. Let me drop my key to use.
Just FYI, you do not get flanking with this.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows, so I'm gonna martial arts once, and that's a 23.
Okay. He's just getting a bit overwhelmed at this point. Yeah.
A lucky cut, G.
So right hook, spin. This is probably just gonna be a shoulder grab and just a kidney shot, full
Oh,
full
Oh,
fist.
that's-
Just small of the back to try to pull him backwards a little bit so that he's off balance for 6 damage.
ow.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts.
And with my flurry of blows, I'm gonna get one more attack, which is a 15. Does a 15 hit?
It
Don't forget your bless.
Didn't you bless yourself, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, and that's what 1d4.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's actually going to be a 17 against
17.
AC. And go ahead and roll your damage.
Hell yeah! So shoulder pull, kidney shot. From the kidney shot, the left arm comes up and just drops elbow into the neck for
Oh.
another 9.
Hey. You hear him grunt and moan at a couple of these hits. Clearly, they're doing some pretty significant damage. Winces in pain a few times, but he's defensively reacting. All set.
Yeah, that's my action. I don't think I have anything I can do with my bonus action.
Unless you wanted to.
You just used your bonus action.
Oh, right. With the. Yeah, you did. Yep. So you moved, you attacked, and then you used your bonus action to do the flurry of blows,
As a
right?
bonus action, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
flurry of blows counts as a bonus action. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my turn then.
Okay, Sylvan. They probably are, but unfortunately, you're still standing in, well, plain sight. So you probably want to move somewhere. Ah, okay. Go ahead and as you make your way up, let's see, it's probably going to be a good 10 feet to this portion of the roof, and then another like 5 feet to this. So we'll go ahead and say that that'll take your full movement to get maybe like right here. And while you do that, please go ahead and make a I guess it would be is athletics climb or is acrobatics climb? I want to say athletics is.
It can be either way, depending on how they want to approach the situation.
Right. Are you
If
just
they want to
climbing
disroot it, yeah, strength. If not, if they're like bouncing and jumping, it's acrobatics.
Right.
Hardcore
Okay.
parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Actually, believe it or not, that's just enough to get up. Yeah, when it comes to feats of either of a physical nature like this, usually the DC is fairly low unless it's a special occurrence. Yeah, typically DCs around this field are like 10. 5 to 10. That was your movement. Right? Yep. So stealth, please.
You mean your bonus action?
Bonus action, right? Yeah.
Say we don't have quick actions in 5e.
All right, let me just... So you actually have an advantage on that because you are higher up. So go ahead and... Yep. All right, that's perfect.
Nice.
There you go. Sneaky beaky.
Sneaky. Sneak that bolt right up his ass. He'll bend over for you. Ah! So, did you add the crossbow? So let me just look at your sheet real quick here. Yep, so just click on the name light crossbow +1. Oh, okay. Then that probably means that the macro is... Oh, yeah, you don't even have it in your... Go ahead and remove all instances of the light crossbow from your sheet. There's the lock icon that's under your attacks. I'll take care of that. I'll get rid of that. And then we got to get rid of this one right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the compendium. Light crossbow. Yep, I got it. Here we go. Dropping it into your sheet now. Okay. You should be able to click on that name now. Or like... Oh, no. You should be able to click it at any time. Here, let me give it a shot. There you go. So you clicked on the name light crossbow +1 in your attacks and spellcasting box. Yeah, that might do it. 14 is gonna hit. And that is a sneak attack, so go ahead and roll damage. And include your sneak attack bonus of 1d6. Yeah!
Nice.
14 on this guy, got it. Nice. Good one. Alright, all set? Finbulbach.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is go into a quiet rage.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be quiet.
And I'm going to focus my rage so hard that I can reach into the far planes and ask for the souls of my parents to come and help me. So I'll come and summon them as my ancestral protectors.
Look at you, ancestral. Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
So it's almost good that I killed your parents, is what you're saying?
Exactly.
You're telling me.
I'm sorry.
And
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
summon your
roll.
ancestors, your adopted parents? Is that
Yes.
how that works?
Uh-huh.
Don't question it.
Mom,
Don't
Dad,
question it.
possess.
Family is the chosen kind.
You're
okay?
our family in spirit.
I'm here for it. It's fine.
I'm gonna reach into the fireplace and pull my dead parents.
Look,
I don't know which
Throttling
one you are. Throw the warlocks or you now.
I wake you
Wait.
from your eternal slumber to help me.
It's like screaming, foaming
there
at
it
the mouth.
is. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack the dude in front of me. I rolled a 24. I am assuming that hits.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, if that didn't hit, then I'm a bad DM.
Okay, so it looks like I rolled the maximum of. Okay, so I rolled 12 plus 2, so 14 damage.
Fuck him up, son.
Let's go!
That's,
You
I mean,
proud
yeah,
of me, Mom?
you slash him across the chest pretty good. Nice big gash. Just winces in pain.
And the souls of my parents are going to be ready in case he attacks anyone other than me.
Do they have like a book and like knitting needles and like a pair of spectacles that they're gonna attack him with?
See, my father was a mason, so he has a little hammer. And
a trowel.
My mother definitely has knitting needles. Exactly.
She
I
gonna
mean,
knit
no.
him a new life?
She's
As-
gonna knit him like new eyeballs. She's just gonna scoop him right
I
out.
was gonna say, as we've seen from horror movies, knitting needles can be quite deadly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like it. So the 14 damage, your ancestors are there. I suppose we should probably get some tokens for them, huh? At some point.
They're gonna be in the same space as me, pretty much. They don't do much other than if they attack someone else, they'll hinder their attack to give them disadvantage. And if they hit, they gain resistance.
I see. So you're Nero from Devil May Cry 3 with the big ass ghost guy behind him, essentially.
Never played it, but sounds right.
It is. Trust.
Mm.
Nero for the win. Anyways, all set, Fimble?
Yep, that's my turn.
I almost bought a replica of Nero's sword at a knife shop.
Dude, the Red Queen. It's pretty sweet. Tranquility.
Tranquility is going to look at this guy, and she's just going to say, "Oh, great job finding us. Can I get a wisdom save from him, please?"
Is that a vicious mockery?
Yes, she's patronizing the hell out of him.
Great job at doing your job. One moment. Let me just...
The other peasants must be proud. Tee-hee.
Wisdom, you said?
Yes, please.
That is a poop save right there.
Let's go.
4.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Ooh.
He has disadvantage, and I believe that I get to roll my damage. Yay!
Yes, you do. He just says, I'm just trying to do my job.
Okay, that
Why am
is
I
4 psychic
crying?
damage.
Let's go.
His next attack will have disadvantage.
Okay.
Then it's my turn.
Got
Tranquility
called out of
is-
bed for this shit.
I
Go
think
ahead.
Tranquility will step here just in case. But then she'll end her turn.
Okay, I like
I've
it.
seen shit stains with more depth than you.
All right, this one right here.
Jesus.
You know what it's going to do? Or he? He is going to also do some fuckery on all of you. He's going to Bane.
You're welcome to try, Stinky.
He is
I
going
cast
to
no.
Bane Drunk. He is going to Bane Emberin. And he is going to Bane Vimble.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes, please make...
Oh,
17.
okay.
Fuck.
Drunk.
Drunk has eaten things, and Drunk can speak okay for now. Drunk is so charismatic.
So, oh, okay.
Oh, Finn, oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm so good at these.
Give
And
me a second. I have a nail polish on my hands.
that's fine.
Hey, let's go.
Just blow on it.
Do Bane and Bless just cancel each other out, though? They're
Um,
both a D4,
I don't think
aren't
so.
they?
What happens is you roll the d4 for your bless first, because that was applied first, and then you'll roll the
Okay.
bane.
Gotcha.
Because they could be different. You don't really know.
True. Okay.
Okay. That is going to be 2 saves and 1 fail.
Okay.
I'm safe.
Welcome to my world.
Fimblebog, you feel this.
He's not there.
Oh, god damn it.
Well.
Listen, we're just cool. We just pass saves.
You do sometimes, yeah. You pass.
Hey,
saves.
shut up. We pass saves. We're cool.
Sorry, I am also trying to help Wendell at the same time.
Huh?
Wendell in the Echoes of Vamoria discussion.
Have fun with that.
Oh,
What?
You don't want to be part of the West Marches?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Oh, that's very
CG's
sad.
back.
Caused me way more stress last time I did it.
Well, to be fair, you had other people running it last time.
Yeah, I don't really have the time to.
It's fine. All right. Anyways, Finn, yeah, you're going to be receiving. Well, every time you need to do anything, you're going to roll 2 rolls. Obviously, one for the bless, one for the bane. He is. Let me just check this here. That's 1 action. Yep. Okay. He's going to actually move over here.
Coward, come here.
Get over here.
I'm gonna flip the fountain on him.
All right. This.
That would be such a fucking power move.
That'd be
If you had it.
You see a whole
Just like pull out a bunch of stones and just draw.
Okay.
That's
This guy is going to regroup with his buddy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
I swear to God, you say Bane again.
Nope. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Using a healing spell when you're not even down? What a noob.
I'm gonna so cringe. I'm gonna send him to the afterlife.
Might I ask, though, how are you going to use a healing spell if you're down?
Well, they're meant for rezzing people that are down.
Obviously,
So, I mean,
they're gonna use the spell contingency.
It's a very
That's
specific
true.
set of skills you don't understand.
All right. He's done. This guy right here is going to... Yeah, let's do this. Let's get Cray. Let's get Cray here.
Oh.
He's going to attack Finn, as he has been,
Okay.
Yeah.
with his dagger that is exuding some wispy strands of shadow. And he's going to miss with that wispy shadow-stranded dagger.
Oh yeah, he is. I kind of just look at the knife and then look at him, and I'm gonna be like, "Were you aiming?"
He's like that
Me?
scared kid that like very slowly tries to hit you, and you just knock it out of the way. And
Stop it.
I'm just gonna be like, "If you want to walk away, now would be the time." I wouldn't feel
No.
like I wouldn't feel bad in any way. I would absolutely let you.
I can't speak on behalf of the 2 guys behind you, though.
It's just
No.
obvious that you just can't aim with that, and I really wouldn't want you to embarrass yourself any
I love how you're
further and
having
then
like
die.
a
know.
full-on just dialogue with this guy right now.
Oh yeah, it's a free action, baby.
I know they say it's not
Managed to
about
say
the
all of that
size.
in 6 seconds.
I know they say it's not about the size, it's about how you use it, but that was disappointing.
It's more like, I know what they say, it's not about the size, but get it all in the 6 seconds. All right, so I can't remember. Is disengage a free action?
Action.
An action. Okay, yeah, all right. If you're right, it's cunning action. For
If you're
got
rogue, it's a bonus action.
Okay, got it. All right, then
He
Zigbis.
doesn't look to be that cool.
No, he's not that cool.
All right, Zigbist will do the same thing. He'll cast a 2nd level spell, Guiding Bolt, on this guy.
Also, who wants to stream for... Not stream, but Oh, you already have your video going. Okay, got it. Oh, wait, no.
I say there's a Twitch stream going on.
Okay,
Yeah,
there is a
you.
Twitch
Talking
stream.
about.
Okay, all right, yeah. Those of you who are listening in, you can follow or watch the Twitch stream that is currently going. If you just Carnivorous, it's your. Do you have a link?
Yeah, is there there's like a chat function,
Self-advertisement.
right? Here, I'll drop the link in chat. It's Twitch.
Remember, they can't see our chat, so just drop it in self-advertisement.
Well, I'll drop it in. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say I'll drop it in the game time chat, but I'll drop it in self-advertisement. That's fine.
Word.
Then advertise for the whole server.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Let's change up the music slightly.
Of course, the fucking link didn't work.
All right, Zig, go ahead. Sorry.
So I cast Guiding Bolt on this guy, 16.
Got it.
All right.
That's going to hit. Kaboom! Right across the fountain. Fine.
The 17 radiant to this guy.
Oof. Lord. So that's going to bring it down to... Holy crap. That's a big hit. Gotta love that guiding bolt, huh?
Yeah, that's why I picked Quandrix.
Okay, and he now has the whole...
He's
Through me.
glowing.
Yep. Okay, all done?
Yep.
Emberen.
I'm just gonna take the AOO because it's already at disadvantage anyways. Plus minus a, I think he's baned, isn't he?
He is baned, yes.
So minus a D4. I'll just take the AOO. I don't care.
Okay. So you're leaving the space? Yes, you are.
Ooh, teach me how to do that at some point with the curved ruler. I want to see.
Yeah, that's
When you move your token, right click while you're holding left click, and it'll basically mark it each time.
cool.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
So that's why you don't ever see me measuring and then move my token. I just do that. Measures as you go. Makes it really handy.
Okay, so he's going to make the attack of opportunity on you with his dagger. And he is going to hit.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
right?
disadvantage. Sorry, my bad.
Roll
He's gonna
a D4.
fail.
I want to
No,
see if
no,
he
you're
rolls a
right.
zero.
No, you're right. Sorry, that's my bad.
He rolled a D4. I wonder if he rolls a zero.
Please,
Alright,
it
so
would
what-
amuse me.
What's actually
got a
going to happen
1.
is because he rolled a nat 1, he's going to very fervently attempt to attack you, but in doing so, he's going to lose a little bit of his footing, and he's going to drop his weapon.
Ooh.
So he's going to have to take his move action next
Correct.
turn to pick it up.
Now, if you roll the D4 and he rolls a zero, does he stab himself?
No.
Or if it becomes a negative
Because he's
one?
banned.
He's
Yeah.
no.
Aw,
Damn.
be
No.
funny.
Nice try.
No,
Is
we're
he
not
still
doing that.
looking at me?
It'd be funny if he killed himself with his own dagger.
I'm just gonna give him a pitying look, and then look at the fucking knife on the floor, and then look back at him, and just let that convey everything that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But
Don't
Emran,
reach for it.
you have unfinished business.
Oh, I've got business, alright. Embren's going to... Oh, shit, my belt's caught on my chair. Or it's not my belt, my chain.
I was gonna say, how does that happen?
I meant my wallet chain that I still haven't taken off because I'm lazy. Embren starts walking over, spinning the greatsword around as his eyes begin to glow a vibrant ash gray and white. And as he begins to lightly cackle at the two guys as he walks up, and he's going to just suddenly sprout these massive necrotic bone wings
Oh my god, okay.
covered in thorns and bone spikes.
Just out of curiosity, roll me just a straight up intimidation check.
Oh, well, that's part of the feature. They have to roll charisma saving throws.
Alright.
Or not charisma. Wait. No, charisma saving throw DC of 12.
Gonna say, yeah, it should be charisma.
Oh, what? He's more scary than my mouths? Come on.
I look like a demon.
So that's gonna be 1, 2. They both fail.
They are both frightened of me.
Except they have an advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Well, the one's
they're gonna-
still a fail.
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So what? Yeah. Oh, so that's actually going to be this guy that failed right here. So he is, he's scared.
I mean, that's my action, so that's all I. That's all I got.
Yeah,
is
that was it.
I transform into a massive necrotic, like demon-looking dude.
That was the
As I'm
exact
wielding
noise.
a great spine sword.
It's basically Morty and Rick and Morty.
I am scary.
All right, he is dead, drunk.
Oh, hell yeah. Drunk is gonna, he's staring daggers at this guy right in front of him, but, like, takes a quick glance to the rest of the group and says, "Leave 2 alive, trust. Leave 2 alive." And then, goes, actually, I guess I don't have to move, because I'm already, I took that kidney shot and the elbow shot. So I think the follow-up is just gonna be a left hook straight to the gut, as he's bent a little bit, and I have bless still. Slash roll 1d4
Yeah.
And
for 12.
12 is gonna hit,
Nice.
just barely.
Oh, hell yeah. So this is non-lethal. So I'm just hitting him I'm slugging him in the gut with a left hand
Right.
for 8. Is he still up?
1 moment. Let me just double check here. He drops to one knee, clutches his chest, and just says, "Okay, all right, stop." We'll say that he's out. We'll just kind of leave him like that.
Okay. All right. So I'm supposed to double. Oh, this did not work. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out the thing that. Oh, that like moves the whole map. Sorry, I was trying to figure out the ruler thing. All right. So can we just say that I'm gonna move to here? Is that fine? rather than doing the fancy move thing.
You can do that. Yeah, he's down, so he's technically out of the fight. So
Yeah. So I'm then gonna burn my second key point. I've had warding flares this whole time. Oh, I haven't actually been attacked. Never mind, it's fine. I got upset for a second that I forgot a feature. I'm gonna burn a key point and flurry of blows, and I'm just gonna charge this guy and just go for just a straight kick to the chest.
okay.
15.
Okay.
That hit.
Yes, it does.
For 12.
Just punch him in the fucking neck.
He's still up.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit too much.
Okay, so I'm still going for non-lethal because I want to leave 2 alive.
Right.
But I'm gonna take my last attack for 11. Let me slash roll 1d4. Okay.
Generally, what I would say to knock someone out, you would have to deal more than half their HP in one hit, or you could use subdual damage and then just deal their full HP in subdual damage.
Can I just? You can't just like bring them to 0 and say that you're not killing them.
I mean, it's kind of what you're doing. Sorry,
Yeah.
what? Go ahead. There, who was?
Just yawning, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, you're essentially just kind of choosing not to. Yeah, you're just taking the damage and you're applying it to their full HP. So, for example, if you knock them down to like say 15 HP, and then you decide, oh, okay, I'm going to switch to subdual damage now, and if you deal 15 damage in subdual damage, he's knocked out.
Okay, I think I follow. Does 14 hits? Can I roll damage?
Yes, it does. Yes, and yes, you can.
Okay. So it's another 10.
Okay, that is actually going to bring him unconscious.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so straight kick to the chest, and then as he starts to go back, his arms go up, and I grab one and turn into it and break it at the elbow.
Oh, I
my
just
God.
sat down to hear that.
Nice. Welcome back.
Just wrist and then punch straight at the tricep to just pop the elbow out this way.
Oh my God.
Okay. Bleed out.
So
Nah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
all you hear is, I mean, obviously this is going to be very painful for him. So all you hear as you do so is a couple of snaps, maybe a break, and then agonizing screaming.
Good.
Hope the Umbralites have good health insurance. He about to need it.
Some random mouth on drunk is going, I like it when they scream.
Okay then. Why you chose a high pitched voice for that? That's not
That must
creepy.
have been that must have
Random
been like
little mouths that are just mumbling things.
Sylvan.
That is you.
Right. What I will say here is, because you're not moving, which I'm sure is the case, you can simply just say, I'm going to give up my move action to just use stealth again. And yeah, and then you can use your action to shoot at them with a sneak attack, and then afterwards, because you've now revealed yourself, you can use your cunning action to go back into stealth. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, nice. Roll damage as he catches one in the shoulder. Okay. Ooh. 9 damage. Alright, so he reels back and twists a bit. His upper body just kind of cranks to one side as he lurches and clutches at his shoulder. He just goes...
You fight back.
Pretty sure I'm the only person that's been hit.
Anything? Well, actually, yeah, you are.
Hurt, yeah.
Yep.
And he has
Because you're the biggest
magic
guy.
to do it.
You're the biggest
Oh, yeah.
target. Go ahead, Finn. Speaking of the biggest target.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is 30 feet,
Yep. You just gotta charge over the fountain.
which I plan on doing. Boom. I was just gonna leap over it, and then I'm gonna smack this dude. He's in full smacking range, so let me roll smack. Natural 20.
Smackety
Oh my god!
smack.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
They really thought they were tough shit and just got
Oh my
bodied.
god!
I roll it twice, right? Is that how that works?
So a nat 20 doubles the damage dice that you roll. So if, whatever your weapon damage is, you roll twice that.
Okay, but not the modifier for the...
No, modifiers do not apply with criticals.
Okay, so not my rage one.
No, sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure
So
out...
it's-
5
No, you're
plus
fine.
7
So
plus 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's math.
7
Okay.
plus 7, it's 14.
Cool. 14 damage to that guy with my great axe.
Okay, well that is just enough to basically take. Okay, so he's attacking Embrun at this point, and then he gets hit in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt by Sylvan, and it's at this point that he's reeling back, and you're coming at him with your axe, and he has no time to react.
I'm just gonna go straight from like the shoulder meat all the way down to where I basically cut off an arm and a portion of their torso.
Yep. He just goes as he very quickly just goes and drops as a pretty good chunk of him has now been severed from his body.
Oh my. I'm just gonna quickly clean off my great axe in the pond or the fountain. Okay,
that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen at all.
It is now at this point that there are technically no more assailants, as the two you have decided to claim for questioning are now kneeling in pain.
I didn't say I was going to question him. I just said I wanted him alive. But yeah, I wanted to question him.
Okay. However, obviously the chaos of the battle has taken 2 lives that now lie on the ground, blood pooling into the cobblestone. It's at this point you see the warbling effect of the illusion dissipate.
Oh, as it's dissipating, I'm gonna stuff. How do I ping again?
Hold left click and it'll
Ping! This one. I'm gonna stuff them in a bag real quick. I'm just gonna stuff his ass in it real quick before the illusion goes down.
call that drunk treats.
Tranquility will
Basically.
come and pick up the dagger.
Okay.
The guy next to me and drunk, he's unconscious or like barely awake?
He's barely awake on the ground. You can see him kind of leaning with one elbow kind of on the cobblestone. He's clutching his chest. He's bleeding a lot.
One
He's the
forearm has to be bent the wrong way.
He's the one frightened of me, right? Yeah, because he has
He's
the skull.
just generally frightened.
I just magical frighten from a shadow or shroud effect.
Right, yes. I mean, he's just cowering in fear. He's got his arm up.
Embrun's going to squat down. The wings kind of like make a little cradle around him and me.
You can see the fracture, the compound fracture poking out of his elbow.
I'm going to grab him by the hood and pull it back. What do I feel?
You see a somewhat
bartender.
younger elven male. He probably is barely up and coming as far as age goes in the elven department. So he doesn't look anywhere beyond maybe 30 years old as an elf, and that's very young as an elf.
He's like 18 to he's barely 18 to an elf.
Pretty much, yeah. He cowers. You can see him. The only real way he can use his arm that's been fractured is just by moving it about. He's trying to use it to block your advance, but he's just whimpering and cowering as he does so.
I'm going to, like I said, these necrotic wings are going to just like shroud around him. I'm going to squat down, pick him up by the hair.
Stop.
And in a demonic, deep voice that is clearly not Embrun's. A delectable treat. Tell me.
I was told to do it.
Oh, I don't care. What do you know before I eat your soul?
While this is happening, Drunk's head is completely split open, and he's moved over to the other body and is stuffing
Consuming.
parts of it into his open head, and like eyes on his chest move up to Ember and watching, and a mouth somewhere in his chest goes, "As long as you save the body for me, you can have the soul." That's fine."
In the background Minecraft eating sound effects.
Yeah, just
And then of course and then there's the fucking now you know why Drunk only ever wants to save two people. It's one for himself and one for questioning.
He's
the
hungry.
original. I think Drunk will say to the group, the original idea was I offer the first one to tell us everything doesn't get eaten, but this works too. This is good.
So as you decidedly stuff him into your gaping maw of mouth,
He's watching his dead friend get eaten.
the other one is cowering as you grab his hair.
I'm holding it. I'm taller than him, right?
Oh yeah, he's a little bit shorter than you, but yeah.
I am holding him up then.
Okay.
He's looking down at me.
He's got his hands kind of clasped on yours that's holding his head. And he's just whimpering. And what was your last question? Sorry.
Tell me everything you know before I eat your soul.
Okay.
The wings is gonna lightly caress his side.
What the hell?
He's gonna feel the thorns kind of start digging into his back.
He says, The Umbralites are planning an attack.
I'm gonna hold up my other hand and start counting down from 5.
Eclipsium!
4,
Keep talking.
3,
We're gonna poison the workers.
2,
We're gonna poison the water supply.
1. Would you like a hint? Who's your boss?
Please. Okay.
You're dead anyways, you might as well talk.
People just call him Tav.
I'm gonna look at Drunk satisfied.
No, more. Where is he? Where can we find him?
You can't.
I'm gonna look at Drunk. He's gonna feel the barbs and the thorns start pressing into his spine from the wings closing around him.
You can't. It's not unless you go into the long dark.
How do we go into the long dark?
Oh, you fucking fools. You just walk in.
I'm gonna grip my hand
Break his other
tighter.
arm.
Why not just break him?
I want more information, but we do have another guy.
But you're
Drunk will say to this
halfway
guy,
eating him now.
No, I'm eating the dead one. We have the other live one over by Finn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right. I wasn't
Tranquility
sure.
has moved in between you and him.
I thought you were eating him alive.
I'm gonna be
Drunk is-
interrogating this.
No,
dude at the
I'm
same
eating the
time.
dead guy. So Drunk,
We gotta specify.
Drunk is gonna say to this guy, you realize you're disposable. If you don't tell us what we want, I do have another guy to start with. So more information.
I'm fucking dead anyway. Just
Yeah, but we can do it slow.
what do you want to know?
Where is the Eclipsium? Let's start there.
I don't have it. He has it. Tav.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Does he not want to talk anymore?
You know. You know exactly who.
Don't speak in riddles. You don't have enough time for that. Who knows?
Oh shit, I got kicked out of the game.
Guys, the DM's dead. We win. Let's go.
Oh,
Game
Take over the
over.
world.
He
Chaos.
told us that Tav has the Eclipsium in the Long Dark. We don't know
Yeah.
where the water is that they're planning to poison, like how they're going to get the water in the supply.
he says, no matter what you do, it's not going to be stopped.
I
You
don't
wanna know-
care. By now,
Oh, yeah.
the wings also, because 1 minute has passed. The wings, the barbs are gonna rip across his back as they slowly like reform back into my spine
Ouch.
and dissipate.
Also,
He looks very scared.
ask him how they're getting through the long dark.
Yeah. So, drunk, hearing all this is gonna go, how are you getting through the long dark? Are you involved with taking things from the crates? Are you involved with the disappearing workers? Start talking. Go.
He looks at you. I mean, obviously, he's still being held by you.
Oh yeah. If he looks at me, my hair is starting to turn black flames.
He
As
just
I
says,
look, I'm hungrier.
okay. He told us to do it. He said, be here at this specific time and kill you.
He who? Tav?
That motherfucker.
No,
Seems you've been double crossed
No,
by
no.
your friend.
no.
I'm looking at drunk.
It was you might call him the Harbinger.
You speak,
Harbinger.
speak one more riddle, and it's over.
I don't
told
know
us
his
to-
name.
Who told us to be here at this time?
He did. He just knows.
Seems your alchemist friend you all met earlier today is a double crosser. I'm gonna grip my hand tighter on him.
Wait,
Ah!
what do you mean by that, double crosser? You lost me.
Who else told you all to arrive here?
We were told to be here, remember?
Oh, to go to
This was the meeting
tavern?
spot. Remember? The alchemist told us, meet me here after dark.
Oh, he was
No, I
talking
think
about
we
a
were-
different location.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was talking about an Aurora's Rest.
Yeah.
Right. In this particular case, he's going to say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
Harbinger. What else do you know? It's Harbinger is something from the Long Dark?
Yes.
What
If
do
we
you
have
know
too many
about it?
questions, we should probably take him somewhere where we can interrogate him more thoroughly.
Is the illusion still up?
It is gone.
Fuck.
I mean, the people
Ideas?
at Aurora's Rest don't like the Umbralites, though, right?
They're indifferent. They know that the job needs to be done with their help, but they also know that they're a bunch of pieces of shit. Yeah. Usually.
Has he served his purpose yet, or is he...
He still has more information. Harbinger, what is it? What
I'm
do know
telling
about it?
you, if we're going to interrogate this man, we need to take him somewhere where we can do this more thoroughly.
I
All right,
don't
where should we
know.
take him?
I don't know anything about what you want to know.
Let's
don't know
not
anything.
about-
Would your other friend know better?
Wait. Okay. I think I remember one of my brethren talking about the Harbinger.
Keep talking.
He is born of the dark. He is around us all the time. And you can see him very scaredly shooting glances over patches of shadow that are over in the corners of buildings where the moon covering Kalia just does not quite reach.
Oh, this is gonna interest me, and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna walk over and ask. I'm gonna say, So, can they move through shadows and not just long dark?
Yes, yes. Any form of darkness is traversable by them and us. Please.
That, and how are you doing that, if I might ask?
We're gifted. You have to understand, we were born with it.
Then would you mind taking us there?
You to the
You heard me. It might be an interesting adventure.
If you
And
don't,
after
we
all-
have a backup, of course.
you
Looking
want
at the unconscious guy behind us.
you want to go into the long dark.
We want to go to Tab. We want to meet who's so interested in us.
I can't help you. And I know what that means.
Look at drunk like
I'm gonna quickly walk over to him and just dunk him into the fucking fountain.
I'm holding
Quick
him by
thing,
his hand.
hang on. Can I get both of your alignments, please? I just need to be sure.
I'm neutral.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Okay, you
Let
both
me
are
double
fine.
check.
I'm acting with him, but also I'm holding him by his hair, so
Chaotic
I'm
neutral is
double
about as
neutral.
close as you can get to evil without being it. So
chaotic side coming out, baby.
I think I'm neutral good, so I might have to just shift to neutral.
yeah, I would say you're probably borderline there. It's possible to do so if you
Your
act
actions.
so grossly out of... Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I'm evil. Oh no, I'm going to save this person. Well, that doesn't sound very evil to me.
To me, it's like rationalizing. It's like this person has information on someone who's actively trying to kill us.
Yeah.
So I need to know that
yeah.
as a
What else?
form of survival. Period.
What else do we need from them? They might have more information about Harbinger or.
That's the second
Tab
one.
Or
Can ask the second one.
Tranquility is glaring. Tranquility is not shifting off for good alignment.
No. Tranquility is probably looking away at this point.
She's
the second
she's
guy.
judging.
If what he's saying doesn't match up, then
All right. Well, he just simply cowers and he says, "That's all I know."
has he served his purpose yet?
I'm surprised
What
none of you have fucking rolled insight checks yet.
Oh yeah.
okay.
I'd be
Good
on
point.
top of that shit immediately.
I've had
Okay.
a drink or two.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I've had a drink or two as well. So.
Oh yeah,
right there
my
with you.
character's role.
I'm gonna
Completely
guidance
frozen.
myself if that's okay.
That's totally fine. Yep, I can see that happening.
Okay, so 15, 16, 17. So I got 18.
18, 16, 4. That's not going to happen. Okay, so, all right. With the 18, drunk. His demeanor is definitely that of sorrow and a little bit of inevitability. You can kind of feel that tension, the build, the anxiety that he knows he's probably about to die. The other thing,
Never.
however, is that hidden beneath all of that, there is a slight bit of untruthfulness.
Oh. Anything that okay. So I think Drunk's gonna walk over. I think at this point I'm probably done eating the other body. So while Emberin is holding him, I'm gonna take his other arm by the wrist and with my fist on, actually I guess palm with teeth out, on like just behind his elbow, just start gently pushing and saying, "You know more than you're letting on. You are going to die, but I can make this slow."
Or I can make it quick.
I mean, we could just let him go if he tells us the truth.
No.
He says he's going to kill me anyways. So
He's not going to make it hurt as much as we are. Also, if he eats you, he takes your soul. If I eat you, your consciousness becomes part of my body for however long I live, I guess. I don't know how it works.
fuck are you?
I don't even know.
I have no idea what I am, but if you want your consciousness trapped in me and your soul trapped in him, I guess you can just stay quiet. Or you can keep talking. Talk! What do you know?
Okay.
Also, by the way, Drunk's 2 eyes on the top of his split skull, talking with his skull flapping back and forth together.
Hey, you want to know what? Ew.
Yeah.
Nasty.
He's going to say, okay. The only thing I know is that every week there's a fresh water supply brought in by the Builders Consortium. Barrels of it. I think some amongst us are planning to poison it. Except you don't know about Eclipsium, do you?
Nope. Everything you know. Out. Now.
The only thing I know is it is harvested from beyond the long dark.
What do you mean beyond?
It's something of a much darker nature.
Maybe a different plane.
They say that the shadow plane is connected to the negative energy plane. I wonder if they don't feed into each other.
Tranquility is just rolling a 14 with her knowledge of the planes gleaned from Zigbist.
With the 14, I'm going to go ahead and say that you are able to correlate a little bit of what he's saying. It is true that the plane of shadow does parallel this realm, and that it is layered on top of it so that you can kind of access it and see into it really at any time with very specific spells. But also it seems that there are other energies that also feed into the plane of shadow. You're not quite sure how or what does, but you do know that with the nature of the cosmos around you, it is not unlikely that things are going to be confounded. So go ahead.
As a brief aside, I'm just going to interject. We'll come back to the plane thing, but I just want to be clear. Harbinger is the head of whatever Umbralite organization, and Tav is your local leader. Are there any other figures that we should be aware of? And is that right? Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah. He says, no, not that I know of.
What else do we need to know?
Do you know when they plan on poisoning the water?
Yeah.
This, I think it's, from what I've heard throughout the camp. One moment, sorry, I'm looking at the calendar. It's going to be. Wait, no, that's not it. By the way, I need to shift the date
Hmm.
as well.
I'm just
That's
waiting for this man to serve. I got a brutal fucking send off finisher for him planned.
Oh, guys, I'm not crazy about the torture and murder.
Fair.
So he says it's this coming star day, which is essentially Friday for you, which is 3 days time.
3 days.
You could technically make it to Ebonshade Forest in that time and get back if you don't dilly-dally. Otherwise, I would suggest waiting it out if you're planning on doing something about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me speaking as DM to players.
Bad things happen all the time around the world. It's not on us to solve every problem.
I think protecting Dawnbreak is probably fairly important, but we can discuss that later. I don't know if there's anything else we need out of this guy if we have the other one.
No.
Any other
we not-
questions?
Could we not just let the...
Might as well let him go.
Interesting. Which one are you letting go? This one?
I think both of them. We don't really need any of them. And at this point, they can't really say anything about us because if they say anything, they're basically guaranteeing that they get murdered by either of their companies. So their only choice is to run away or
We
to go
could
back and
also-
say that they failed, which would mean they die anyways.
I was going to say we could instruct them to deliver a message.
They're more likely to run away if we do that.
Yeah.
Might as well just let them go.
Even if they do, their boss will probably find them anyways.
Yeah,
That's also true.
Yeah, this dude's bone is kind of fucked.
Fine.
Drunk.
So at this point, you guys see... if you're going to let them go, we'll do that now.
I vote yes.
Okay.
I don't have any other questions for him,
they
so I'm indifferent.
They stand up very wearily.
I'm still holding him.
They okay. Then the one that is not being held, he stands up wearily and starts shuffling his way away from. Well,
The one that got embarrassed by Finn.
right.
Because I just sat there and shit talked to him while he
Disappointed.
attacked me.
And it's kind of at this point that you watch as they disappear out of sight.
Still haven't let go of the other dude.
Oh my god.
I haven't said I let go yet. I'm like,
Are you gonna let go of them at all, or?
I know, I'm not saying I was going to torture him. I'm just saying Embrin hasn't let go.
So he's holding on tight then.
I think Drunk will say to Embrin, I don't have any other questions for him, and it seems like we may lose a companion if you do anything too rash. So
In your
maybe
head-
it's not worth it.
in
I
your
know.
head, Embrin, you're hearing this voice that says, "Are you gonna fucking kill him or not?"
No, you know what's funny is if that's the one talking.
Oh, I know.
That's Embrin's not there.
There's always you fighting in the background.
I know. I'm just letting you know that is the one talking.
All right. So then he will say, "I don't know. Does he deserve to live or not?"
I'm just gonna say, I don't know if he deserves to live, but it'll be interesting to see what happens after.
And I think Drunk will just look to Embrin or whatever this is and nod.
I'm gonna roll a quick D100 just to see. Okay, very good. Just what I wanted. It lets go of his head, drops a couple inches to the ground. He clutches his head, runs off. You feel this entity subside a little bit, Embrin. And he just simply says, "Consider this a freebie."
The fuck you mean a freebie? He just says out loud to nobody. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
I think we're gonna have a talk, buddy. I think you have some stuff that you're gonna have to come clean about now.
What happened?
A bit.
And I think that's probably where we're going to call it for tonight, just because we have people that need to vacate and
Sleep.
sleep. Yep, sleep.
The fuck
Yeah, I
you
got
mean
work
a
tomorrow.
freebie?
Same.
Sorry,
Good night,
Briar,
everybody.
for keeping you a little bit longer than usual. Yes, sorry.
It had to be done. Good night, everybody. GG.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.